Hi, Joe Cerrone.
And Al Rosen.
Welcome to CAD 116 in our weekly Zoom classroom meeting. Alrighty, so Module 5 is due Friday the 24th at 11:59 p.m. We've just released Module 6. In Module 6, we'll be going through view commands, layer and object properties. We have a drawing exercise and a quiz. And then the learning objectives are for setting up a drawing. Chapter 12 is very short for advanced drawing setup. Working with limits, being able to set up a scale factor, working with templates, and just basic considerations for setup. So this is a real straightforward chapter, going through things like the plotted sheet size and how we refer those to the limits, working with LT scale, layers, line weights. And then there's some standard templates. We use the templates for the B-size architectural drawing within this exercise, and we've had considerable amount of experience with setting those up. So it's just a few pages in the chapter for that. If we take a look at the module itself, it's under content. Here's our Module 6 lab. It's a floor plan with blocks for plumbing. And so we have a bathtub, toilet, and sink that need to be inserted into the drawing. We'll use the B-size title block. We have a link to our retro site, oaktoncad.com, which has some valuable content in there, but that's just sort of a link to show you how we've gotten to where we were at. Here's the video tutorial for how to create the floor plan. In which we walk you through how to create the geometry for that. Basic draw commands like line, modify commands like offset and trim. And then we bring in the blocks. The blocks are located within the module. And so if we come back here to our chapter 6 in labs, that's our video tutorial. Here's the drawing itself. Use the architectural title block, draw and modify commands, use proper layers, and use the symbols from Design Center for the sink, tub, faucet, and bathtub. And those can be found, we just put those in right here. And so you can download and open that file. For the sink, which you can then copy and paste. I usually use copy with base point. And I'll put a base point on it. And then I'll go into my homework, model space, and I'll paste it into the drawing. This one's a little bit off. So I can put this into the drawing. Locate the furniture as necessary. And you'll do the same for the other two fixtures. Detail the drawing, put the dimensions on it, go into paper space, double click within the viewport, and then set the viewport scale. I'll unlock this one. Viewport scale on this drawing is set at 1/4 of an inch equals a foot. If we were to dial it in, start off with something like 1/8 of an inch equals a foot, see that it fits within the viewport, and then scale it up to the largest measurable scale factor and lock it. Be sure to update with your student name and the date, and then make sure that you update the scale so that when we print these out and we bring them to the facilities department to measure, we can make sure that everything fits within the room. So that's our one assignment for this module. The blocks are located here within D2L, and then Design Center has a lot of great content, which we'll touch base on as we continue through the course. But we highly recommend you download Design Center for future applications, as it has quite a bit of content, everything from plumbing symbols to furniture, things like tables, chairs, desks, plants, etc. Be sure to take the quizzes and exams, and then turn in your assignment to the assignment folder. And Module 6 will be due March 3rd at 11:59. Alrighty, with that, I'm going to stop the recording and open things up for questions, unless there's anything else we want to touch on, Al?
No, that's all. I think they're doing a great job in this class.
Yeah, students are doing great. If you do need to come in person, I'm there on Wednesday and Thursdays for office hours, and we're there on Sundays as well for office hours. If you'd like to come in, it's room P132, Skokie campus. Just email us and we'll be happy to work with you. All right, that ends this Zoom classroom meeting. I'm going to stop the recording and open things up for questions.